Hello, Quentin Brown, and I'll be your host for this tutorial. The first thing I need to ask you is, do you have control of your online assets? The trouble with most businesses is they've given control to their webmaster and virtually have very little input into it. And yet this asset can be bringing you in thousands of dollars if done properly. So we've put a list under this video for you to go and do some checks on. And so you need to have total control of your online asset, your websites, your social media sites, everything. And that's basically what this set of tutorials is about. And we're going to go through and just see how good giving your asset to somebody else is. What we want to do first is do a check on whether your website is being effectively utilized. So we're just going to go through and show you how to check this, and then you can make some alterations. What we're going to do is check your keyword results. We're going to develop some strategies, and then you need to take some action. So let's go have a look at my friend's website and let's see how good their asset is. Now there are some tools we're going to use and they're all listed below this video. Many of you have paid a lot of money for your websites and you want to get a good return on investment for them. So let's go have a look at my friend's online assets and show you how we can start improving them. So this is my friend's site called Sunlight Electrical, and they're electrical contractors in Beenleigh, Australia. Now, as you notice, not a particularly nice looking site, and they haven't been getting any traffic and they haven't really got any response off their website that they paid a little bit of money for. And so what we're going to use is a program called Website Grader. So let's just load that up now. And what we do with Website Grader is we just enter in the URL, and then it's a good idea to add your email in, and it will actually send you a copy of the report. And the great thing about this is you can actually run it a few times. So in 3 months, once you've done a bit more of the course, you can come back and do another grade to see how your site's improved. So I'm just going to pause for a minute while this does the grade for us. Okay, so it's finished doing the grade, and as you can see we have a grade of 13, which is very bad. A grade over 60 to 70 is good. Anything under that means we can do a lot of work to improve the value of his website. Anything over, say, 65 means we can do small incremental things to improve the website. And so let's just quickly have a look. The first thing we see is he doesn't have a blog. Now, we're going to get into blogging, but the importance of a blog is it allows us to target customers with unique content around our products and services, and it's a very powerful system. We need to address that. Next thing we notice is he doesn't even have enough text for them to do a grade on it, and we'll find out why in a minute. So it's very important that your readability level is around secondary to high school. Most people on the net read around a grade 6 level, even if they've done university degrees, etc. People tend to read at a very low level on the internet. So it's very important that your site be written in conversational English, unless of course it's a technical site. Notice here, it doesn't really have a good page title, has no description at all about what the site is. So when the search engines come and have a look, they really don't know a great deal of what the site's about. We notice also it has no headings, and this is the reason they don't have a very good score. Unfortunately, search engines don't see images. So as you can see, he's got 43 images on his page, and none of them have alt text, so search engines have no idea what his site's about. So there's some dramatic changes we can make straight away. And also there's just too many images on the page. We notice here too that all his pages don't have any descriptions and just have the same link. Now having Sunlight Electrical there for his pages is not very good because it doesn't describe what they're about. So it's very important to have tags, titles and descriptions in each of your pages so search engines can really help you out and send you lots of traffic. We also notice that he has really two domains. With servers, when you have www.yourdomain and no www.yourdomain, search engines actually see them as two separate sites, even though they're just the one. So it's very important that you put in a redirect so whichever URL people type in, it goes to that one and you get all the juice. Especially if you're getting quite a bit of traffic, quite often it can be diluting, so you're not getting all the favour from the search engines because it's splitting up that traffic. We can see that the last time that Google came to their site was the 17th, which was nearly 3 weeks ago now. And that's because there's no added content. So basically, Google said, well, this site's not adding any new content, it's not relevant. People don't want to go there, so they've relegated them to the very bottom of the search results. Notice he's only got 9 inbound links, at least he has some, so we can improve that as well. Now these are all things to do with social bookmarking, so he doesn't have any of those at all, so we can improve that. A lot of this can be automated. He doesn't have an RSS feed because he doesn't have a blog. He doesn't have a conversion form, and these are all just basic things that you need to have a good website and to be found by people. And so that's his final analysis, 13. So there's a lot we can do to this website. Next thing to do is just go through and see if we can find him anywhere in the search engines at all. So as we notice here, he specialises in automatic doors. And let's put his suburb. He should at least rate for his top keyword and his suburb. As we can see, he's nowhere to be found. Let's put in his company name and see if he at least ranks for that. Okay, well, here's a good thing. At least he's got ranking for his company name, which means we got something at least to start with. So what we want to do is all these services that he provides, we now need to start targeting and writing some information about on his website so that people can find him, because he offers a lot of great services, but just nobody's finding him. So we're going to revamp this site for him and use it as a demonstration of how you can improve your website to bring in lots of traffic and lots of new customers. And so we would go through and check all these different keywords that he's got here in his services and see if they rank at all. And with a website grade of 13, we're pretty sure they are. So what we're going to do is take control of this website from the person who's managing it and revamp the whole thing so he can get a lot better return on investment. And we can also do another check on a place called SEO Worker. And this is the site, and we're just going to go through and do another grade on it to get some more information on his website. And the nice thing about this ranking is it gives us videos to tell us why they're important. So it just goes through and shows us the different attributes of the website. Then they've got a video by Matt Cutts, who is one of the gurus at Google, and he explains why these things are important. So it's a great site to use. As you can see, no keywords. Goes through, gives you a whole range of information about your site, how it works. You notice most of the keywords here have nothing to do with his business, and they're not ranking that well. All these long tail keywords should all be to do with his products and services. Here we have the number of pages he's got, and obviously added no new content recently. We notice that he has no image attributes, and heading phrases and tags are not found at all. So there's a lot we can do to this site, and we're going to use it as our sample through these tutorials just to show you how you can improve your web assets. And then as we go, we'll come back, we'll do a couple more analysis and just see how he's improved. So your first thing to do is to go through and fill out that form below and see what sort of web assets you have. Then we're going to start working on each of them and improving them to get you a lot more customers into your business.